Howdy friends. Alright, so I want to do a quick video blog. First of all, 2018, you're going to see more of me on your screen if you tune in. I don't know, maybe. I'm going to offer more of me on your screen. How about that? Hey, so check this out. I want to tell this story real quick about visualization because this billboard might be gone at any point now. If you saw the video I did yesterday from my old office talking about the billboard when I pulled over to have a conversation about send out cards, I actually pulled over in what used to be my office long time ago. Anyway, let me tell you this story real quick. So I was at this place. Now it's nothing, apparently. It's closed down. I don't know what it is, but it's for sale. I just saw it in the screen there. Anyway, I couldn't tell you the years. I'm not going to think this out that much, but the story itself is interesting. Talking about visualization, law of attraction, what you think about, you bring about. I'm doing this quickly because I'm on my way back to my mom's house. I'm going to spend the night at my mom's house tonight, getting on the road in the morning to the Big D, to Dallas, to actually Rockwall. There's Nino right now. Anyway, headed over to my cousin Nino and Sabrina's house for the night in Rockwall, Texas, and then one day there, and then back to San Antonio. I've been everywhere, man. Anyway, all right. So let me tell you the story real quick before I ramble on another minute without saying anything. So, long time ago, I was sitting here. I was getting my vehicle oil change, and I was standing here, and I was thinking about. I was daydreaming. I'm a daydreamer, right? Anyway, this is before that funeral home was there. Is before that apartment complex was there. So all of this was just woods. So this is Three Rivers Road, and then that's Dido Road right over at that Hancock Bank's on Dido Road, right? That red light right there, right? Here's a gas station. So anyway, I was here getting my oil changed, and I was standing outside smoking cigarettes because I was smoking back then. This is a long time ago, guys. Anyway, I was standing here, and I was waiting for my vehicle. I was smoking a cigarette, and I was daydreaming about having a real estate office right about over there. It was, I don't remember where the daydream was, but the idea was it was around here, right? This is all woods. And then fast forward, and I had this whole thing, you know, daydream in my head about I was going to have a real estate office there, you know, right here in the woods, you know, kind of a thing, what was woods at the time. And, you know, I would have people that open up the office, and I would come in. I would wake up when I was done sleeping, and I would come in, and, you know, but the business was moving with or without me, kind of a thing. And, you know, there was just this whole, like, my perfect day, you know, kind of a thing, right? This is way before I actually learned law of attraction and all of that. I'm already at 2.5 minutes. Let me get this out. So anyway, fast forward a couple years later, and I'm back here, still smoking cigarettes back at the time. Maybe I wasn't smoking it. I don't know. Either way, I was back here at the same place, getting my oil changed, and it was probably about 10 o'clock in the morning. And I remembered that daydream because at that point, I think this was under construction, the funeral home, and the apartment complex was built, or vice versa. Either way, something was built already here, right? I think that was, the apartment complex was first. So the apartment complex was built, and the woods were cleared, and this was being built here. And I remember thinking about that daydream. Oh, I guess I'll never have my office there. But check this out. I want you to, so here's what the daydream was, right? Was at this intersection, or, you know, right about here. Look over, I don't know what you can see. You can't see that. I'm not even pointing at it on the screen anyways. But there's a billboard right over there. That's Hancock Bank. Right next to Hancock Bank, well, there's a storage building. Then next to that is a, well, it's Coop's Rib Crib. It was an insurance place. There's a couple things in there. There's an office building. But right next to that billboard, I can't tell if you can see that or not. But there's that billboard that I was just in that parking lot right over there the other day, that what was my office for not 6 years. I don't know, 5 years and some change, maybe 6 years, I don't know. But either way, what was interesting to me was that I had this whole thing visioned out about what my day was going to look like. The office was going to open at 9 o'clock, you know, whatever, blah, blah, and I'd come in there when I was done, whatever. And here it was probably 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. I was getting an oil change, and when I was done with my oil change, I was going to go on over there to the office, right around the corner from where I visualized it being. And Lisa was there, had been there since 9 o'clock, had opened, maybe 8, I don't remember what the hours were anymore, but had opened the office was rolling, and it was just interesting to me now how I visualized it right here, and then I forgot about that until years later. I was back at this same spot getting an oil changed, and things were being built here now, and that's when I realized, oh, I guess I'll never have my office there. Shift just a little bit, and there was my, now at the time that I had this, when this thing was being built, and when I had this realization that, holy shit, this is literally my dream day, that warehouse wasn't built yet, that storage building next to Hancock Bank, and you could actually see my office building. Right now you can't see the office building, you can see the billboard right above it with a little post-it note, little yellow billboard, but you can't see the building. At that time, I could literally see my office. where I thought it was where I visualized it being right here. It wasn't going to happen, but it was literally right around the corner, and I could see it from the same vantage point. I just thought that was interesting how, you know, and it makes me think right now of Jordan Adler's story. You know, Jordan Adler's going to be the first astronaut in space, the first network marketing civilian astronaut. That's a ridiculous thing, right? Well, he told us a story about how he had done a vision book long time ago, a goal book or whatever, and he wrote on there space traveler. And that was such a ridiculous, I don't know when he wrote that. I'd have to ask Jordan, I forget the details, but he probably wrote that in like the 40s or something. And it was such a ridiculous, you know, like Les Brown's in my head. How is none of your business? You know, kind of a thing. You decide what it is you want, and the universe will bend to your will. You have to believe it. In order to achieve it, you have to move your feet, blah, 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 all these. I'm not trying to get too cliche with you here, but the reality of it is we really can do amazing things. We just have to have that vision of what it is we want and then move our feet in that direction. That office, none of that whole thing would have happened if I didn't also position myself to be a real estate professional. I almost said network marketing professional. Anyway, we're at 6 minutes, so I'm going to dip out, continue on to my mom's house. My mom's got some home cooked dinner. Really looking forward to that. Y'all have a great evening, guys.